Listen up, partners. This is Good, Bad, Ugly on World Improv Network.
Good evening, everyone. I am Alex.
I'm David.
And I'm Allison.
And we're your astute wind counselors. Get you through the week with any daily grind issues you may be facing or any problems that you want us to answer or resolve for you. So let's go to our first winner. Our first winner is Todd, and he hails from Flagstaff, Arizona. And he writes, Dear Win, what's one thing you learned or took from your Thanksgiving this year?
Don't play Cards Against Humanity with your father and mother-in-law.
How did that go?
I had to explain really awful things to my dad. It was totally uncomfortable. And actually, my mother-in-law was really fun. She was like she's super sweet and very innocent. And so to have her play, like she was winning. She beat all of us.
Wow.
I was like, you're like a secret, like depraved lunatic.
Wow.
I love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really fun. But yeah, playing with my dad was super yucky.
So now the question I have is, when you were younger, were you always daddy's little angel?
I was, yeah. I mean, he knew that I wasn't an angel, but
yeah. In his mind. But now after this Thanksgiving,
I think he's questioning.
Don't play Cards Against Humanity with your father. Dave, what do you think?
Well, I found out this holiday season. Well, holiday season in general is a great time to reveal big family news.
Okay.
And it so happens that my cousin this year, her and her husband are pregnant. And it was pretty obvious when I walked in the door because my cousin's not a very big person, and she was pretty huge and usually is hitting the wine pretty hard every holiday. So being big in the wine. So it was kind of fun the entire night. Her looking at me saying like, okay, I know you know, but don't say anything because we're going to announce it during dinner. And it was.
Any chance that she could have just been like carrying in a turkey? And trying to reveal it later, like a deep fried turkey or something.
Yeah,
that's what I was hoping. I was trying to be non-judgmental, but
right.
I mean, yeah, she was, she was feeling her tummy.
Okay. Oh man! And so, what was the response then after she broke the news that everyone knew that it wasn't a turkey and it was a kid coming?
Oh, well, everybody was really, really excited, and then she looked down at me and she's like, "Hey, thanks, cousin Dave, for not saying anything until we had the chance to reveal our news that belongs to us."
So you learn that basically it's a great time to reveal big information about family stuff. Because everyone's there and they have a captive audience.
And there wasn't a feud or anything?
No, there was no feud. But I think what I learned that I should take advantage of it in the future, and that I think I should come away with something out of the entire deal.
Yeah.
Like, look, if this is important enough news, maybe a ski trip, that might keep me quiet for the next 45 minutes.
You should have totally bribed her.
Totally blackmailed her.
Because you could have totally gone right to the head of the family.
Absolutely.
I've got news, and I'm going to blab.
Absolutely.
I would have done that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, well, and this one would have been a good one because my aunt and uncle, it's their first.
This is good, though, because they're going to trust you from here on out.
Yes.
The whole family is.
Yeah, absolutely.
So next year, you'll have everything. People will be like, oh, I'm going to tell you
You can
first.
take advantage of that.
A lot of artillery.
That's very smart. Almost like Cersei Lannister or something. You can just get in there and take advantage of the situation. Matter of fact, that's why they call it Thanksgiving. Thank you for giving me what I want because I'm blackmailing you. So you either, give me what I want, or it'll be nothing thankful for your direction, only in my direction.
Hey, it's a tough world. It's, things have to be mutually beneficial, even with family.
Yeah, even if it's blackmail.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, well, there you go. That's what Thanksgiving's all about. Katie from Boston, Massachusetts writes, Dear Win, any recommendations on what to buy the guy I've been dating for 3 weeks for Christmas? She's been dating this guy for 3 weeks, and she's thinking about buying something for Christmas. What do you think, Danny? I mean, you recommend anything?
3 weeks seems like a long time to someone like me, who doesn't usually get over 48 hours. So, normally I understand feeling like you need to get something good.
Yeah.
But I think 3 weeks is still very young.
Okay.
This is a young love.
You don't want anything heavy. Like,
right.
You don't want to send the wrong message. Like, I want longer.
That's what she said.
Nice.
Like, you don't want to buy him a ring.
No. That would
suggestive.
Maybe like a candle. Like, I thought of you, but I don't care that much.
Perfect.
Oh, a candle. And
Whereas-
what's the significance behind that, Allison, with the candle? You know, like the burning of the candle, or how the length of how long the candle lasts, or how long the candle originally is? I mean, is there anything behind?
I mean, like I wouldn't think of it like in those terms. I would be more like, okay, it's not it could be construed as romantic.
Uh-huh.
It could also be construed as like kind of cold, and I'm good with either one of those outcomes.
Innocuous, just whatever.
Right.
Uh-huh.
If you want to end the relationship, I think buying like a pregnancy test for him would be like really neat.
Oh,
And,
like a
wrap it in
stocking
bow,
stuffer.
Yeah, and be like, here you go, babe.
Oh,
You know, wouldn't that,
that
be
would
good?
be that, but like it wouldn't. Would you like?
Here you go, babe.
You know, like you're present to them as like either your pregnancy or your lack thereof. Like, I'm not pregnant. You have to thank me.
Yeah, and then maybe he's like, oh my God, I love you so much more, and you're like, darn it. Oh, this
Damn
is
it.
my out.
Yeah.
So the candle's kind of like a testing, you know, prodding to see where that goes. And then after that, you say, okay, well, a couple days before Christmas, since you already bought the candle, you can decide to buy the pregnancy test, put it in a stocking stuffer, depending on where you feel it.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, because the candle is super benign.
Yeah,
You know, very non-committal.
right.
You don't want to be that guy, because what if you get him something nice? Like you get him a really fancy money clip. I don't know who uses those anymore, but that's just an example. And then he gives you a candle. You look like a jerk.
Wow, yeah.
Right?
Then you're getting flipped, basically.
So you
Yeah.
give him a candle. I like that.
Yeah. You know, and I mean, I love candles, and I think men and women alike can like candles. I mean, it's just
True.
Oh yeah, you
it's a
can't
good
be
mood
rude.
setting, even
Yeah.
if you're alone, just drinking or smoking weed. Like
Yeah.
it's a great.
You cannot be
Thing.
rude about receiving a candle either.
No.
Like you can't be ungrateful
True.
because that's a great gift.
Expensive candles.
Great gift.
Absolutely.
Like I could have gotten like one of those $30 ones. $30 is a lot to go in for any person in my mind.
I
And a
think so,
candle is
too.
$30?
Especially
if you
Wow.
get
3
one
weeks.
of the ones that are like $30,
Wow,
like giant
yeah.
candles.
A $30 candle says, I care a lot.
A lot. And the guys are so stupid that doesn't know if it's $5, $30, or 30 cents.
Oh,
so
yeah.
so you can really, you know, push the issue however you want. Say, you know what, sweetie, I bought you a $30 candle, or he might think it's only 30 cents
Just leave
if
the
you don't
tag
really
on.
care about the
Yeah,
guy.
leave the tag on.
yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, it's so
You
funny
could
that
peel
that's
it
still
off.
there.
Oh, accidentally. Oh my God, it says
Please.
$30 on it from Tiffany's, a candle or
It's
something.
nothing. I make a lot.
Well, I'm not even going to add to that because the ladies know best.
Yes.
All right, let's move to Vance from Kingston, Jamaica. And he writes, Dear Win, I'm thinking about moving to the U.S. Where should I move to, and what is there to do there? Vance from Kingston, Jamaica is thinking about moving to the United States. Dave, what do you think? Where should he move to, and what is he going to do when he does?
You know, well, this is kind of on my list of places that would be fun to live. I think Santa Fe, New Mexico would be a great place to move to.
Okay.
Live. I think it's away from a lot of things, and
Right.
it's got its own little art community down there, and definitely some talent. And it's also, well, just New Mexico in general is kind of a weird place.
Okay.
And I think Santa Fe would be a good place to go because it's kind of nice compared to the other New Mexico, Albuquerque.
Oh, all right. All right. Is there any kind of like similarities or something that he can translate to with his currently living in Jamaica that might, translate to New Mexico? Santa Fe?
Well, I'd say probably the blistering heat and maybe a little bit of the adobe.
Okay. Danny, what do you think?
You know what? In today's heated and electric political environment, I think I recommend any visitor or immigrant choose fairly like not liberal places, but liberal places to live. Like cities, like New York City, where there's a lot of people of all cultures, and they're really suave, and there's a lot to do. You really,
there's a lot of
if you
options
go
in
to
New
a
York.
city
Yeah.
like New York City, you're going to have a whole lot to do a lot of the time,
Right.
even though there's a bunch of people. So if you hate people, Vance, absolutely don't go to New York City anyway. But if you want to interact with cool people, I think New York City is the place to do it.
All right.
Yeah, a very, very good hub.
You know what, Vance? I'm going to say Wyoming. And the reason why Wyoming is because there's more cattle than people in Wyoming, right? So if you don't like cattle, then you can attract yourself to the few people that are there. So you have your really tight friendships and bonds and cliques that you'll build. And if you do like cattle, you've got all the cattle in the world to be your best friend. And you can live out on the land. You don't have to deal with anybody. Like Danny was saying, if you don't want to be close to people, Wyoming's a great place for that. It's really windy. I think Jamaica has a lot of trade winds, so that might match a little bit. There's a lot of tumbleweed, which Jamaica probably doesn't have, so it's a new experience, and you have the option of whether or not you want to assimilate with cattle or humans. So move to Wyoming. That would be my suggestion. I tell you what, though, we have one more little piece of inspiration or suggestion to get you through the rest of the week, known as Horoscope Corner.
Love, fortune, status. Let us do your astrological chart. Horoscope Corner on World Improv Network.
Well, this month's Horoscope Corner goes out to all you Scorpios and Sagittarius, since it is your season of the year. And a little combination of the hunters in the Scorpio realm and the sensitivity of the Sagittarius. This holiday season, when you guys are out in your holiday parties and there's that one person that you've always wanted to make something happen with, but you couldn't because you're married or you're in a significant other relationship, go ahead and make that happen this year. And if you fail to make it happen this year, know that you will be experiencing the next 5 years of relationship hardship. So make sure that one special person that you've been eyeing for at the coffee station or in the boardroom, that you find a special place at the Christmas dinner party to make that happen for yourself. By the way, speaking of getting the win, don't forget to join the World Improv Network live every Sunday, starting at 7:58 to 8 o'clock p.m. every Sunday.
Every time you try to forget who I am, I'll be right there to remind you.
Thanks for listening to Win on Mile High Sports Radio. Don't forget to be a winner and interact with the cast by sending your suggestions or questions for each show segment throughout the week by hitting them up on Facebook at World Improv Network, on Twitter at World Improv Net, or by calling into the Mile High Sports Radio studio line on Sundays before or during the show. See you next week.